How to be a great public speaker. I can tell you this, it's more than just being a good conversationalist. My name is Nick Kelly, and today I'm going to give you some of that secret sauce, how to be an amazing public speaker, how to captivate audiences, and how to go from being here to being up here as an on-demand, in-demand public speaker. Let's get into it. Being a great public speaker comes with a lot of tools. Understanding, being educated, trying, knowledgeable, being able to captivate and tell a story. Story. That's the biggest part of being a public speaker. How to navigate a story, how to present a story. But how do we do that? So I'm going to look at what I call my timeline. So we start here and we go here. So we go A, B, C, all the way to Z. What we want to do is we want to create a timeline that showcases our highs and our lows. So for me, we'll start at birth. That's a glorious moment. Although you don't remember your birth, you know what your day of birthday is. So we have that, and then we go along, and then something amazing happens. Our first tooth falls out, something amazing happens. And then we continue to go, and then something devastating happens. And then back up to something amazing happening. And then we ride something else amazing happening until something devastating happens. The reason for this is when you speak, everything shouldn't sound like it's all on one plane. For example, the happiest moment in your life should not sound the same as the saddest moment in your life. For example, I had so much fun. I went to this camp, and at this camp, I can't even tell you how amazing it was. All the friends I had, all the fun I was able to have. This camp was everything. It changed my life. The thing about that camp, though, is I met so many friends who end up dying. So many people who passed away. So many people who I lost that I love that all came from this camp. That's one way. Everything is on the same plane. Now let's look at it another way. Oh my gosh, I went to this camp and I absolutely loved it. It had so much fun. I was able to meet so many people. It was just such a great time. I enjoyed every moment. I loved that camp. However, the people I met at that camp so often passed away. Those people I loved, I lost. This camp brought me so much joy. But because of the people at the camp, I gained so much despair. These people were my family and I lost them. Do you see the difference? The high and low, it separates the story. It allows people to engage in the story in a different way. It allows people to get inside of your story. It allows people to get emotionally connected to your story. That's a difference. Another difference we have when we start talking about public speaking is people get so nervous, they get fidgety, and they start moving, and they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do with their hands. So they do this, and they move, and they talk, and say, hello, how are you doing? My name is Nick. The thing is, that fidgeting is distracting, and it shows lack of confidence. The idea of what you want is going to be, how do we navigate and insert our hand movements as part of it? How do we use our body language? So this is the key. You want to use your body language to enhance your story. For example, my name is Nicholas Kelly, and what I want to do is take you from here to here. I want to enhance your experience. I want to go bigger, bigger, bigger. Do you see? These hands, your body movement, should enhance your story. It shouldn't distract people from your story. It shouldn't just be fidgeting and moving. We want to engage people. We want people to resonate with our story. The only way to do that is to have them focus on the story and not focus on other things. Being a great public speaker has so many tricks. And I'm giving you the sauce. So just be clear, this is some of the secret sauce. These are some of the things you'll find in what's called the public speaking playbook. But that's something for another conversation. I want to give you a couple more tips. Voice projection. How we project our voice. I always tell people you want to talk to the back of the room, not the front of the room. So when you talk, you want your voice to project. You want people in the back of the room to feel you, want them to resonate with your sound. You want to have a conversation with them like you're sitting right next to them, because that's what telling your story is. It's a conversation. So when you look into the conversation, you want to look into their eyes. Take a moment. Look here. And then look over there. Take a look in their eyes. And then we over here. You don't want that sweeping eye movement. You don't want that. It looks nervous. It doesn't feel calm. It doesn't introduce comfortability. It doesn't inspire trust. We want things that inspire trust. We want things that when we sit inside of it, we want to feel confident about it. We want to feel comfortable. These tips all come from the Public Speaking Playbook. As I mentioned this playbook to you, it's simple. It's a program that really enhances your everything you want to do as a public speaker. Even if you're starting out or you're already an experienced speaker, that's what it does. This Public Speaking Playbook is what guides you. And how do you do it? You get a part of my program. All you got to do is DM me the word speaking, and you got it. This is how we do it. I'll get you invited. We'll see if this is a right fit for you. Because when we look at public speaking, there's tips, there's tricks, and there's trades. Sitting around watching other people speak is not going to get you there. We got to take action. We have to be intentional in our movements, intentional in our conversation, intentional in our story. That's what we want to do. So if you want to learn more, DM me and we can have at it. Once again, I'm Nick Kelly. I am your public speaker teacher for the day.